Local banking stocks saw a nice bump today on expectations that Bank Negara will raise interest rates, which would of course benefit the lenders. This is after the US Federal Reserve made its third rate hike this year. Public banks surged to an all-time high of 21 ringgit and 8 cents before paring gains to close at 20 ringgit and 80 cents. Most of the other banks also closed higher. For instance, Maybank hit 9 ringgit 50 cents before ending the day at 9 ringgit 49. CIMB was up at 6 ringgit and 44 cents before closing at 6 ringgit and 37 cents. And Hong Leong closed at its peak for today at 17 ringgit and 8 cents. CIMB Investment Bank's analyst Winston Ng says the expected OPR hike would be positive for banks' profit margins. Still, he's keeping his neutral call given the weak loan growth and the potential rise in loan loss provisioning upon adoption of MFRS 9. The EPF has announced enhancements to its policies, including allowing its members aged 55 and 60 to make partial withdrawals from as low as 100 ringgit at any time starting January 1st. Currently, members under the age 55 and age 60 withdrawal policies are only allowed to take out a minimum of 2,000 ringgit once every 30 days. EPF CEO Shahril Riza Rizwan announced the changes today. He says this flexible withdrawal policy has also been extended up to age 100 from the current age cap of 75. This is in line with the extension of dividend payment from age 75 to 100. Meanwhile, the current death benefit of 2,500 ringgit, which is claimable if the member dies before age 55, will be extended until age 60, in line with the national retirement age. Shahril also announced that members will soon have the option to appoint Amanah Raya as a nominee or administrator or trustee. He says this would enable faster and equitable distribution of the member's savings upon his or her demise, which would be beneficial for those with young children and also help avoid any family disputes. Analysts believe YTL Corp's order book should swell sizably after reports say that it secured a package from the Gemas Johor Bahru electrified double-tracking railway project. CIMB research says, assuming YTL secures 40% to 70% of the rail job, its order book will be boosted by 7 to 12 times to between 4.1 billion and 6.7 billion ringgit. It also believes that the worst is over for the group's share price, though it's keeping its EPS forecast pending an official announcement. It's retaining its ADD call on the stock with a target price of 1 ringgit and 48 cents. MIDF research agrees that even half a portion secured on the work packages would benefit the group's construction revenues. This is given the dismal earnings over the past few years. It believes the project win could easily more than quadruple YTL's current order book of 1 billion ringgit, comprising mostly internal jobs. It is maintaining its buy call on the stock with a target price of 1 ringgit and 40 cents. YTL Corp's stock ended trading today at 1 ringgit 31 cents, up 6.5%. Looks like something is brewing in EcoWorld International as trading of its shares will be halted tomorrow, pending a material announcement. Its parent company, EcoWorld Development, will also have its shares suspended at the same time, pending this announcement by EWI. All structured warrants relating to both listed entities will be suspended as well. EWI finished the day 1% higher at 1 ringgit and 1 cent. However, EcoWorld closed 0.67% lower at 1 ringgit 48 cents. EcoWorld said the announcement is related to the HOA entered by EWI with UK construction firm Wilmot Dixon on November 8 this year, which is to jointly develop 12 sites in Greater London and southeast of England. Under the HOA, EWI intends to acquire a 70% stake in 11 project sites with a potential GDV of at least 13.86 billion ringgit. The World Bank has upped Malaysia's growth forecast and says its growing economic prosperity spells opportunities for deeper structural reforms. These are necessary in order to ensure a more equitable distribution of income. The World Bank's Director for Malaysia, Thailand and Regional Partnerships, Ulrich Zashau, says that although Malaysia may reach its high-income goals between 2020 and 2025, a majority of people will earn less than the average income. Which is why it's pertinent that Malaysia adopts reforms, including measures to increase productivity, such as enhancing competition, especially among GLCs, and addressing critical skills shortage. On the whole, the World Bank is positive on Malaysia. It has once again raised its 2017 GDP growth target for the country from 5.2% to 5.8%, taking cue from the nation's accelerated economic growth so far this year. It says Malaysia's growth has been fueled by many factors, including strengthening domestic demand and improved labour market conditions and higher capex. The positive news helped provide a boost for the KLCI today, with the benchmark ending the day 1.23% higher at 1,759 points.